You good? Ms. Stewart, you good? Okay. Good evening. It's time to call the April 15th, 2025 Wirt County Board of Education meeting to order. Our first order of business is our Pledge of Allegiance, and we have lots of people to pick from tonight, but I'm going to pick on the FBLA students. If you guys will lead us in the pledge, you can do it from right there. I figured since you were here looking for money, we can ask you to do that.
You have to work for it, huh?
Make you work for it. Okay, next is our approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Okay, on the agenda, we have a couple of fill-ins and add-ons. Under number 7, well, never mind about that. Under number 7, C4, there's a price tag for the FBLA's trip to the national conference in, I think, California, right? Yeah, Mr. Goff will explain all that to us here in a little bit. Let's see, and then under new business, under D all the way down to geography textbooks, there is a name. It's HMH, Global Geography. Okay, and I believe Mr. McCown gave board members a copy of that. That was the last one to be. So you have a copy of that. But I wanted to make note of it since it's an add-on. And then something a little bit different. After we adjourn the meeting this evening, we will immediately reconvene the regular meeting on March 18th. Is the levy laying meeting that we recessed, and we'll bring that back tonight after we adjourn this meeting. Any other questions on the agendas? Anything I missed? It's a big agenda. It's easy to miss something. No?
You announced the 7, but that was actually 8 on the one. March 8th? No. On.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said
Yes,
number
you're right.
7.
Yeah, I was looking under, I had a star under the recess meeting. My eyes went straight to it. Any questions? Hear none, we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Okay, we're down to information. Our first person will be Mr. Smith with our monthly attendance narrative. Mr. Smith.
It's a pretty good audience for the monthly attendance. Sorry, give me just a second here. Okay. Hold on just a second, sorry about that. All right. In regards to the April attendance narrative, since the beginning of the school year, 186 5-day unexcused absence letters were sent to students' household. In regards to the year-to-date attendance, as of April 9th, the primary center was at 93.6%, the middle school was at 92.3%, the high school was at 90.6%, and district-wide it was at 92.2%. The average attendance by school and district were as follows as of April 9th. The primary center is at 91.5%, the middle school is at 90.4%, the high school is at 90.7%, and district-wide we're at 90.9%. District enrollment as of April 9th, primary centers at 339, middle schools at 256, high schools at 265, for a total district-wide at 860 students. In regards to what changed the enrollment, created the enrollment change since last meeting in March, 1 student enrolled from another in-state public school system. At the middle school, 3 students transferred to other in-state public school system, 1 student transferred to homeschool, and lastly, the high school, 1 student was sent to facility placement via court order. In regards to enrollment by grade, pre-K was at 72, kindergarten at 47, first grade at 55, second grade at 46, third grade at 55, fourth grade at 64, and at the middle school, fifth grade was at 60, sixth grade was at 55, seventh grade at 67, eighth grade at 74. And lastly, at the high school, ninth grade was at 67, 10th grade was at 63, 11th grade at 67, and 12th grade was at 68 students. Y'all have any questions or concerns on any of that information?
Have we completed preschool screening? I know I asked that last time. Preschool,
I know that they may have one additional coming, but they have started preschool screening.
Right, correct.
so we'll have those numbers before
Right,
long.
right, correct,
That's a big preschool. Maybe it's a trend going the other way. I don't know.
Hopefully so.
That would be
We can
nice.
hope.
Yep.
Any
Anyone?
questions for Mr. Smith?
All right, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Okay, next up is Mr. Isaac Goff for the FBLA National Convention. He has a whole group of students here with him. So Isaac, bring whoever you want up. Bring them all up if you want. We're going to get guys.
So we're coming here today. These are our first place winners from our state leadership conference who qualified for our national leadership conference this year in Anaheim. I'm really proud of this group. California is always a bigger year. We have about statewide 40% more competitors because, I mean, basically more kids want to go to California than some other spots. So they had a lot of competition, and really proud of them. I want to let them introduce themselves and their competitions, and we'll go from there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lincoln Thorne. I'm our chapter president. I was also a 2-time state officer before I gave up that title earlier this year. I'm going into my senior year, so it's just a super massive opportunity to be able to close off just such a great chapter in my life. To be able to close it off by going to nationals in California, it means the world to me and who I've become. So I just thank everyone for making that possible. My advisor, obviously, and everyone else around me.
I'm Allie Neff. I was a state officer with Lincoln last year. I was a parliamentarian. As I'm about to graduate, I'm very excited to go to California. I actually competed with Lincoln and Megan, who couldn't be here today. She's sick. But I'm so glad I had this opportunity. I'm so excited. It's all I can think about.
I'm Kelly Sherlock, and this year I actually got the parliamentary position from Allie. She passed it down to me. So this year as the state parliamentarian, I get to go to California, and I'm super excited. This is where I've made all my very best friends is through FBLA, so I'm really excited to travel with them to such a cool place like California.
Now, parliamentarian's the only one that you actually test for, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, you have to be the highest test getter.
I'm Carly Phillips. I'm Lily Pitts. And this year, we competed together in digital video production.
So real quickly to explain their competitions, Megan Cutlip couldn't be here tonight. She is a little under the weather, but her, Allie, and Lincoln are our 3 seniors, and they competed in graphic design where they had to create a amateur minor league sports team and then design paraphernalia, uniforms, things like that. They did a great job. Actually, we have all our last 3 state parliamentarians are standing up here. Lincoln was 2 years ago, Allie was last year, and then Kelly will be next year. And I know you're probably thinking, Isaac must know something about Parley Pro. And in fact, I don't. I just apparently know what study materials given, but they worked really hard on that, and I was very hands-off. But really, 3 years in a row, we've had a Wirt County state parliamentarian for West Virginia. So that's really cool, really proud of their hard work. And then Carly and Lily designed a 2-minute PSA about tourism in West Virginia. They went all over the state filming and did some really cool stuff with that as well. So anyway, as Mr. Metz might have mentioned, if we need to come back and lead the pledge again, whenever, you just let me know. But we did make a request. We are fundraising a good bit of money, but it is quite expensive. So the worst you can say is no. But we would appreciate your thought. We always appreciate your support, whether it be financially or just whenever, including Mrs. Smith, when we need something or we're asking permission for something. You guys have all been very positive and welcoming and encouraging to it. So I really appreciate that. I'm a product of Wirt County High School FBLA with Mrs. Smith and Mrs. Shaver, and these kids are going to go on and do great things, and I'm just really pleased with them. We also are a finalist, and we have yet to hear, I will throw that out and brag about them, for a Gold Seal chapter, which is a national award for the highest achieving chapter in the state, and we are in the final two, and we're waiting to hear about that. But this is the group, really proud of them, and you should be too. They represent all of our competitors and members really represent our school well. When we go, we are complimented at hotels, at conferences. Everybody says, if you're from Wirt County, the judges are always very complimentary of our students, how they carry themselves, and so be proud of that as well. Whether you give us any money or not, you can be proud of their behavior when they're away from here, and they're a good representation of our school. So thank you all.
Don't go anywhere. Any questions? Board members, any questions? I will tell you, I had the privilege, and it was a privilege, to judge, let's see, you guys and you guys, right? Now, that was here. It was practice. It wasn't down there. It wasn't home cooking. But I came in, and we had the privilege of sitting and listening to their presentations. And they truly were phenomenal. And there was another couple of girls that did a presentation that was phenomenal also, but I guess that they ended up second instead of first. If you get the gold seal, there's a chance that you'll take a couple others?
We normally take representatives for that as well, yes.
Okay, sounds good. Questions, board members?
Thank you, kids, for being good kids too. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I mean, there's not every school in the state that has that. So
Yeah.
it says a lot about your characters. That's great.
Okay, we want to get a picture before you leave.
I would
And
just say-
Isaac, that is on the agenda later, so.
That's fine.
So I'll just say very quickly, I came here in the 90s, and that was the era of Mrs. Shaver. And it does my heart good to see the strong tradition of Wirt County FBLA continue. So congratulations for your hard work.
Come on up, guys. Let's get a picture. Don't go anywhere. Do we have parents here? Do these guys have any? Come up. Want to get parents there?
Just so you know, I'm the parent of baby Cole. Okay? Just so you know.
Scoot right in there, guys. Congratulations. Okay, next we have recognition. We have Dr. Benson here and his simulated workplace media team third place winners of No School Spirits PSA contest. You booze, you lose, I think what's the name. Come on up, Dr. Benson.
We have to lower the microphone a little lower than Isaac's here, so. Thanks for letting us come out. We had several other students who were going to be here, but at the last minute weren't able to make it. But I have Sophie with me, and I'll explain who she is in just a moment. The You Booze, You Lose PSA that you're about to see was the third place winner in the state for the competition for No School Spirits, which is run by the West Virginia Alcohol Beverage Control Administration. They do it every year. It's a school competition, and students can enter. There were 400 students attending 29 different schools that competed this past year, and the team led by Sophie came in third out of the state, which was fantastic. I want to mention the names of the players who were involved. Sophie Awan was our student group leader, and she was a supporting actress also in the PSA. Nathan Fry was our lead actor. Brody Goodwin was a background actor. Logan Stickle provided technical assistance, and Lincoln Amos was a contributing writer. And at the very end, you'll recognize a familiar voice perhaps. Doing voiceover at the end of the PSA was actually our science instructor, Joel Sabo, who provided the voiceover at the very end. So I'm going to let Sophie take over and say a couple things about it before you see this.
Well, I just feel like drunk driving is obviously a very bad thing, and it's important that we inform like people our age now, because if we learn the dangers of it now, it'll hopefully prevent people from doing it in the future.
Dr. Benson,
Yes.
Dr. Benson, you forgot to mention your wonderful big prop that you should have brought and what the students won. So could you speak
Yes.
briefly about that?
Yes. So the students won a $1,000 prize as part of this, which is going to be used to fund some more equipment, as well as taking this team that I just mentioned to you to a professional TV studio where they're going to meet with industry professionals and observe and talk about things that are, and actually watch a news broadcast live happening. So it's going to be an exciting opportunity for them as well. This issue hits home for me. When my family and I moved to West Virginia, right when we first moved here, my wife and son were hit head on by a drunk driver on a back road in Calhoun County, of all places. And that was a traumatic situation. So the issue of drunk driving hits home close for me as well. And so to encourage and work with these students and have them perhaps learn from this experience and be able to teach others about the dangers of drinking and driving is just so very important. So.
All
And
right.
I think you're going to show it to us,
Yeah,
sir.
absolutely. An interesting thing you might want to share with them about Nathan at the time.
Nathan doesn't have a driver's license. So we had to fake all of the driving scenes.
Literally, when you see him driving, he's just sitting stationary, and the kids were taking flashlights and tree branches and shining them like this across the windshield to make it look like the car was moving. So, a little movie trick for you.
Well, we certainly congratulate you, and it's yeah, a good honor, great honor. Yeah.
I seen the certificate of Brody's grandfather, but did you have to bring one that people could see? Or?
We didn't bring a certificate, and I know where the check is. If you want us to just run and grab it, I can very easily get it.
But that's fine. It was a very nice one, and it's actually signed by the governor, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a big thing.
Yeah, they were quite honored by that.
Sophie, we want to get a picture with you. You and Doc Benson both.
She's really the star.
Our kids usually are.
Hey, the lead actor of it. Oh, that's right. We just heard about that down tree. He was caught behind it.
And do we have any parents?
Yes, we do, right back there. Come on up.
If you want your picture.
Do you have anything you want to say about the PSA while we're waiting?
Okay, I can't see Mr. Wood very well. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations. So there must have been a tree down somewhere, huh?
Yeah, what about, Elway's house? Fast off. Fell down.
Okay, next we have our math field day participants, and there's several names here going down through, and we're going to turn that over to Mr. McCown.
Okay, we are going to recognize our county math field day winners, and we will start out with the high school. And it's a big list, and I'm sure that not everybody was able to attend, so we'll go down through and recognize everybody and then get a picture with who all is here.
If you're here and he says your name, stand up so we wave at us so we know who you are, okay?
Okay, for Wirt County High School math field day participants, we have Maggie Conrad, Elizabeth Meyerly, Lindsay Perdue, Amelia Knowlton, Caden Stilgenbauer, Braxton Dennis, Michaela Moore, Hunter Goodnight, Gregory Brogdon, Seth Pack, Zoe Yoke, Raina Shearlock, and Christina Duckworth.
I'm not sure any of them are here, but we're going to give them a clap anyway.
So moving on to Wirt County Middle School, in 5th grade, we have math field day winners. First place, Reagan Kale. Second place, Lily Romage. Third place, Noah Harrison. Fourth place, London Murphy. And 5th place, Nyla Walker. In 6th grade, we have first place, Sophia Riley. Second place, Dina Persinger. Third place, Kason Nicolay. Fourth place, Timothy Dunbar. In 5th place, Archer Settle. In 7th grade, first place, Jude Walker. Second place, James Pitts. Third place, Rayanne Nay. Fourth place, Daisy Wilson. 5th place, Emma Joy. And in 8th grade, we have first place, Kaylee Harrison. Second place, Lucas Kerfman. Third place, Evan Edwards. Fourth place, Grayson Keener. And 5th place, Nicholas Snyder. Okay, at Wirt County Primary Center, we have in 4th grade, first place, Marley Monington. Second place, Tucker Snodgrass. Third place, Ariana Adams. Fourth place, Annabella Mosley. And 5th place, Mackie Voyers.
Those
Math-
guys turned up.
Yes, indeed. So Math Field Day top county scorers. 4th through 6th grade was Sophia Riley. 7th through 9th grade was Jude Walker. And 10th through 12th grade was Michaela Moore. So let's give a round of applause to all those. And for all of you Math Field Day winners, we'll come up and get a group picture with the group.
And I believe you guys have already got your certificates and everything, correct? Yeah. Come on up.
Y'all are competing with ball games and weightlifting.
Yeah. Turn right around and face it, and if she can't see you, she'll move you. How's that? Don't be afraid, I won't bite you. This way. Well, I'm fine.
Right there, yeah. You can see the camera, they can see you, so.
Okay, now parents, don't go anywhere. I noticed parents, you didn't come expecting, but we really would like to keep you in the picture also. It wouldn't happen without you. We got some room over on this side, if you want to come on this side. Stand right there behind you.
Yes.
Thank you. Congratulations. Parents, thank you for working out.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. And you will not wish to leave, but you're welcome to stay also. Yeah. Okay, we're down to delegations. And this evening, we do have one delegation, and that's somebody we all know. Jessica Lynch is here to talk to us about Purple Star School Program. And I think Mr. McCowan has a little bit of literature.
Oh, okay. I have two, so.
Okay, Jessica, since this is a delegation, I need to go over that. We give delegations 5 minutes, okay? And the board will not respond or have a
Right.
back and forth with you unless it's to clarify something that you said, okay? And I think this is something that maybe has some other, we'll come back and revisit it when we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so floor's yours. And Sherry will keep your 5 minutes there.
Okay, well, hopefully we won't go over that. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the Purple Star Award, which is a military-affiliated national program. So it's not just here in West Virginia, it is countrywide. For the state of West Virginia, though, we only have 16 of the 55 counties that actually participate. And it's as simple as, I guess, kind of give you an example. With this, it is basically pinpointing toward your military children. And I don't know the numbers of how many dependents that we have here in the school system. I can't get that information. I do know that we have, I think, around 400 veterans in the county. Obviously, most of those are going to be your Vietnam vets, not with people here in the school system. But anyway, so it is a program that is kind of set up so if there is a need for a guidance counselor to step in, so that person would be someone that you guys pinpoint to kind of take charge, to be the person that if there is an emergency, let's say that we have National Guard here and they get deployed, the children or the students, I guess I should say, are feeling, I don't know, left out, they're missing their mom and dad, I don't know, mom and dad comes back either hurt, injured,
God forbid, killed. So that guidance counselor would step in, kind of like what a guidance counselor would do already here. And just kind of comfort and guide those kids to be like, all right, kind of step in, just, as another role model of saying it's okay. All right, so let me see here. What else am I forgetting? There are a couple of requirements that the county does have to kind of meet. Most of them you guys are already doing. So that's going to be like your Veterans Day program that we have set up. That counts as a military activity, as well as I did it back in February where I just kind of did a test run. I didn't do it with the whole entire school, or well, I guess all 3 schools. I just kind of had a couple of teachers do it. I reached out to Gal at the middle school, had her to do a couple with the middle school kids, and that was just doing Valentine's cards for veterans. So anything that is simple as activities like that is going to count toward you guys being a Purple Star school. And then at the end of the year, you guys are awarded with just a banner that says that you guys are military friendly and that you kind of stand behind West Virginia veterans. So, kind of simple and quick. And again, I do have, I don't know what all he printed off,
I
but,
gave them this.
okay.
That
So
looks
it's
different.
probably got the same material in it, but I'm going to leave these up here, so if you guys
Well,
do
just-
want to look at
We'll
it.
take them.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Just clarification, Jessica, this is pre-K 12, right?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
it goes
All
it
three.
goes through the whole
Not a high
entire.
school program.
No,
it's
no, no, no,
everybody.
no.
Okay.
It is not just high school, because you're going to have your young ones even that if mom and dad gets deployed, they're going to be the ones that kind of miss mommy and daddy the most.
Yeah. Okay, what we'll do is, we'll switch this over to Mr. McCown and ask Mr. McCown to meet with his principals and hopefully have you come in and then they'll bring it back to us and we will approve it at a future board meeting.
Sounds great.
Yep,
Thank you, guys.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Anything we
coming.
can do to help our kids and our veterans,
Sure.
we're happy to do. Was there a tree down or something? I know you were caught behind stuff.
Caught in the wreck there at 47 and 77.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Jessica. We appreciate you coming out and bringing that to us. Okay, so we're down to the second public hearing for the 25-26 school calendar. So at this time, I will make a motion that the board recess for a public hearing. That motion is made. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. We are in recess to talk about the calendar. We had a big group here before. We might have got some comments.
And
okay?
nobody signed up to speak to the school calendar with the sign-up sheet that was out. And I don't believe we got any additional comments from the last board meeting on the calendar. I will say in the interim, we kind of had a hiccup with getting the notice published in the paper, so it kind of put us behind the 8 ball since they missed that the first go-around. So we only had 3 calendars and we only did 1 vote. But of the 3 and the 1 vote, there was 1 calendar that got significantly more votes than the others, and that's the calendar that I'm asking you to approve later in the agenda. And that's calendar B of the 3 that were in your packet.
Anybody out there, any of our public wish to comment about the calendar? Questions? I have lost my agenda.
I will say that the overwhelming statement that we hear from teachers and parents is they like students starting on a partial week.
No, I'm good, Mark.
So
I've
like
got it here.
starting on a Thursday, Friday, or even a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They do not want a full week with their children in school the first week. It makes them grumpy.
Makes them grumpy, huh?
Yeah.
We wouldn't want grumpy people. Okay, anything else? Thank you. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay, don't want to belabor it, so at this time, I will make a motion that we return from recess from the second public hearing for the 25-26 school calendar. Any questions, comments? Hear none. We have a motion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Okay, down to agenda. Need a motion to approve the minutes of the April 1st, 2025 regular meeting.
So moved.
Any corrections, comments, concerns? Hear none, we have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 1st, 2025 regular meeting. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Okay, at this time, I'm going to make a motion to enter into executive session to conduct a student expulsion hearing for student number 1486. Sherry, you have time on that? Okay. So we have that motion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. We're in executive session.